All right, so Wednesday morning, Ken and I are on our way to Portland. We're gonna go meet up with a guy who's got a bunch of really cool guitars. A couple Guitar V's ago, we drove through Battleground, which is right outside of Portland, and we saw this little music shop. So took a detour, we're gonna go pop in there, see if there's anything on the wall that we're gonna take home to the shop.
We had a bunch more used stuff in recently, but it got sold. This one's pretty cool.
Is this kind of the spot for in town for any used guitars and whatnot?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Actually, we just got this in recently. 1956 Cordoba.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
String. Super cool. Someone just came in, dropped it off. It's actually so old that you can't even make any more adjustments to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
And what's up with this Gibson? Is it it's not a bird leather, is it? Like an ES350? Yeah. Looks like it. Oh, okay, cool. That's a good idea. We need to get some of those. There's somebody gooped up a little repair there. Maybe it took a hit. I was at a buddy's house not too far away from here a while ago, and he's like, oh yeah, go pop in, there's a cool like SG special or something, like a 60s SG, but you guys were closed, and hoping that was still here, but that was a while ago. Cool.
Down in Hazeldale as well, we have another location. We have more of our acoustics and reloads out there. A lot more of the electric stuff out here.
That's good. Kind of a cool thin body arch top, electric, 70s. The big volute is obviously indicates that. It's kind of cool. Not exactly what we're looking for today. I've got a lot of arch top style guitars in right now, but I was hoping that SG was here. But cool little store though. Music World, Battleground, Washington. We've been trying to stop there for a minute and roll the dice and see if there's any cool vintage guitars in this little mom and pop shop, but nothing really. There's a 78 ES350T, but it's not what we're looking for today, so we're gonna continue on. We're gonna grab some lunch with my good friend Coco, just a really cool gal that lives out here, and told us about this place called Nong's that is apparently a famous Portland spot with killer chicken rice. So we're gonna get some parking figured out and then meet up with Coco. Said this place is awesome, so I'm excited to check it out. She's also into vintage clothing and stuff, so I'm gonna lay a cool t-shirt on her, but yeah, let's go eat. Good to see you.
This is amazing.
Thank you. It's a little 90s Bahama.
Stop it!
All right, this is my homegirl Coco. She told me about this place. We have time for lunch today, so I had to hit her up, and yeah, excited to check it out. Thanks for meeting us.
Nongs. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Coco. That place was incredible. If you're in Portland, go check out Nong's. Got the chicken rice and it was chef's kiss. Now we're gonna go dig through some old guitars. We're 10 minutes out. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to roll camera during this segment. Respect the guy's privacy. So we're gonna put the cameras down. We'll pick up with you guys later. Okay, well, we just left the coolest guy's house out in Portland. Dude, there's tons of shit in here, so I'm gonna get off camera and focus on driving because I'm a little nervous. There's about, $500,000 or more worth of guitars rattling around the back of this Jeep. We just landed back in Seattle. It's 8 o'clock. We've been on the road all day, picked up a ton of great guitars. Just gonna load them up, lock them up, and revisit them tomorrow. Let's get them in now. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Jim Kelly line amp. That's pretty badass, super rare. one of the amps that I think he auctions like 2 of these a year or something like that. It's like the modern Dumble right there, baby. 65 Tele Custom, the lightest one I've ever picked up in my life. Lake Placid Blue Stratocaster, 1965, early 65. Got a 64 in the shop right now that I believe is on its way out, so that'll go in its stand. A really cool 63 refinished Olympic White. Burgundy Mist, 1965, also refinished, unfortunately. Original Charcoal Frost Jaguar, which is so cool, one of my favorite finishes. Been years since I had any Charcoal Frost pieces in. Cool 52 gold top with a couple mods just to make it more playable. Kind of similar to the black top one we just sold. Really awesome. 00021. Right here we've got a killer 00018 40s. This is unbelievable. This is 1936 F9. I think there's like 72 ever made. They have more, fancier appointments than even the D45 and more expensive in the catalogs. That guitar is unbelievable. I've seen the F7s and, kind of some of the other weird Martin arch tops, but that is the shit. This has to take the crown for today. This is the first D28 ever made. 1934. Confirmed by Martin, and it's unbelievable. We're excited to get into these, obviously, but we're tired as hell. We're gonna get home, so we're gonna lock up, and we'll get back to these tomorrow. According to our client, well, he bought it from this random reverb listing. It went up, went down, he got in touch with the guy, and kind of had to gamble on it. A bunch of people went crazy on this listing, and he was able to score it. He wired the guy a bunch of money. It showed up, and he went, well, it's definitely an early 34, but the top isn't right. So once he spoke to Martin, they confirmed that this was the first of the 3 sent out. All 3 of the tops blew on those guitars. Martin has records of them being sent back, this guitar specifically being sent back, retopped right away within the first year. And then obviously this was retopped by Martin in the 50s, so it didn't last that long. But it's here now, it's structurally sound, you can string it up, it sounds fantastic. We're totally blown away. I mean, I've owned a D28 forever. That is like the iconic Dreadnought guitar. I'm sure you're familiar with them. To hold what is probably the first one is just crazy. So we're gonna hand it over to Tyler here in a couple days and have him do a full detailed video, and we're gonna figure out really what the deal is with this guitar. But God, it is cool and it just looks amazing. So super excited about this and just excited for the story to unfold.